Hey mamas, it is I, it's Anna Temple, the Rising Mama, here again with another card reading. So if you're just tuning in, ooh, that just ripped so bad. If you're just tuning in, I decided for the month of December to do, at least for the month of December, to do just a card pull from my Flower Therapy Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. Shout out to them. I just decided to kind of help with what most people feel is the end of the year and Mercury going into retrograde and those who are shopping and running around for holidays and celebrations and such and so forth. I felt that doing a card reading could not hurt, helping us kind of get the messages that are meant for us as moms, keeping us centered and grounded. I always use these cards. I've used these cards for years now, which you'll see when I show you the deck. And they are always kind of on point. Not kind of, they're always on point. They're always helpful, and they always kind of help me kind of ground and calm my energy when I have a question. Excuse me. So I am hoping that, or intending that rather, that you who are watching this get some guidance or get some peace or grounding energy from this card pull. The last two card pulls I've done, it has ended up that more than one card has come out. The first card pull I did not listen to Spirit, and I just read the one card that came out. But the second one I did kind of like go guided. Yes, Aiden. Okay, they know you're here now. I was guided to kind of just read the cards that came out. And so that was a wonderful reading. I'm really excited about it. So we'll see. My intention is to pull one card, but there might be more cards that come up. We'll see what happens this time. As I'm shuffling, there are a couple of things I want to make sure everybody knows. I am a Reiki master, Reiki practitioner. I've been practicing for the last 10 years. Just about 10 years. I'm also a doula. The owner of the Rising Mama, which is a organization that helps moms and families kind of work through self care and healing and love and all of the wonderful things that you need when you are a mom. I'm also in charge of the project program that is led by the Rising Mama, which is Mom Cares, which offers NICU doula, postpartum doula work for moms in the NICU. Look out for more information about that. I'm really excited about that work. I'm also intuitive, have been intuitive since I was a child. Have never really been able to or been willing to say I'm a medium or whatever, because I believe that we're all connected to Spirit and we're all open, and if we're all open, Spirit will use whomever Spirit wants to use. So I feel like those type of messages and those type of labels, Ada, my love, this is not the right time. Those type of messages, those labels, excuse me, send the message that I am special and that my ability is special, when it is not. It's something that we all have and we can all cultivate. It's just that I, for whatever reason, was led to cultivate it or to realize it at a very young age, and it has continued to grow. So I will say that I do hear messages from Spirit. I am intuitive. I do see visions in my mind's eye, and hear different messages that come through intuitively. So if that happens, I will take the time to add whatever Spirit is asking me to say. All right, I've talked a lot. I'm gonna shuffle in front of you guys. I am working on not hating my hands. They look like little sausage fingers. But whatever. You guys aren't here for my hands. Or maybe you are. They've given me a lot of love as far as Reiki is concerned. And all people who are my Reiki clients love my hands. So I'm going to have to get over the way they look on YouTube, right? So I'm going to stop talking and just kind of ask Spirit to give guidance for the mamas out there looking for messages, confirmations, guidance for the mamas, messages, guidance, confirmations for the mamas out there. We're looking for messages, confirmations, and guidance. Guidance, higher self, higher spirits, beings of light, spirit guides. Please send whatever messages, confirmations, guidance mamas are looking for. What is that? Be positive. Yes, guys, I hear you. I will be positive about my fingers. We're going to talk about that in a second. I'm going to see what else comes out. So, what do we have here? We've got be positive. Your thoughts can shape your experience, so be sure to focus on the positive. Cleanse your energy. When you release negativity, the answer to your questions shines through. So both of these cards are about negative energy, positive energy, and how they affect our life. So I'm going to be clear and authentic. This might really just be for me because I was being negative about my hands as I was touching the deck. But I'm going to still go through the reading because if it's for me, it might be for somebody else too because we're all connected. So being positive, what you focus on, what you think about is what manifests in your life. So if you're constantly thinking about all of the things that are wrong in your life, that's what's going to continue to show up. So for instance, we're going to use the example because it's right there. I have an issue with the way my hands look on YouTube at the moment, right? If every time I look at a video or every time I do a video, I'm talking about my hands are going to continue to stay the way that they look to me. And number one, and number two, I'm calling attention to something that people might not even be thinking about. People might not even think about, oh, her hands are really fat or her nails aren't done or whatever. Quite clearly, quite simply, what you think about, what you focus on is what manifests. So let's all continue and let's all commit to being positive and seeing the positive and seeing the good. This is actually something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I'm just now getting the chance to do it. And I feel like this is a good time for me to do it. I really enjoy the fact that Aiden is so involved, and you guys get to meet and hang out with him as well as hang out with me. So let's practice on being positive. There are people out here who are not living their best life, who are not living their dream, who are not following through on their what it is they feel called to do, and we're out here doing it. I'm out here doing it. You're out here doing it. You're committed to the process and committed to whatever it is that makes your life beautiful. So let's focus on that. Let's focus on that positive energy. Cleansing your energy. So cleansing your energy, once you let go of those things, once you stop, we've got mom guilt. Everything we do could be something different. Everything we do for our child, we could have done it better. We didn't do it at the right time. We didn't do it enough. if we let go of those things, especially when it comes to our children, and allow us to just be our true selves for our children, and let go of all of that negative energy, um, there's no telling where we can go. There's no telling what opportunities open up for us after we let go of that focus again on the negative. Clearing your energy, there's a couple of ways you can clear your energy. So right here, I've got some sage. I clear our energy, me and Aiden's energy every morning. I also follow it up. I've got some Palo Santo here. It's a little charred, but Palo Santo. Those are both clearing agents. You kind of burn them and allow the smoke to clear your energy. The one thing I say about that is if you're going to do that, it's like an antibiotic. So it clears everything, good, bad, and different energy. So you want to, after you clear your energy, you want to invite the positive energy in. So I've got some rosemary here that I use to burn. Boom, boom, boom. Which is inviting peace and love and sweetness into our lives after we clear whatever negativity has built up around us. Also right here is desert rose. A desert rose stone is a very, very powerful stone. It's actually so powerful you can cleanse your stones just by having the desert rose around the other stones. It cleanses. It doesn't just cleanse stones. It cleanses energy. Excuse me. And I actually like to keep a little piece of it by my door so I can kind of stop before I start my day, and we can kind of intend that desert rose is kind of taking whatever negative energy that has ensued in this house. Can't find your socks. Why did you just poop? We're late. I'm hungry. I don't have any tea left. Whatever negative energy is kind of throwing us off or might be throwing us off as we're walking out the door, kind of stopping by the door and letting the desert rose kind of take that from us as we're moving towards our day. Also kind of stopping on our way in and allowing whatever happened to us out in the world to kind of take itself take that from us before we walk into our home. So those are just a couple of ways you can clear your energy. But again, really clearly it says once you release that negative energy, there's something that is waiting for you, that's waiting to manifest, that you can just kind of have. So your questions, your desires, your intentions, your dreams, once that negative energy is kind of cleared and lifted off of you, there's no telling where you can go and where you'll end up. And we all know that when mom is good, everybody else is good. So we're going to be positive. We're going to take our time. And we are going to know that everything is all right. We just kind of need to focus on what's good. Your child is alive? Great. Child is fed? Great. Child got some type of clothes on? Wonderful. Did your child get cleaned at some point? They might not be clean right now, but did your child get cleaned at some point today? Wonderful. You're rocking it. Let's focus on the positive. Let's focus on the good things. Our bodies change and move, and that is one affirmation that we are still alive and still kicking and still moving. And with that, our bodies change and move constantly. We can change them however we want. So there's that with that. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing, favoriting. What else do you guys do? Comment, like, share. And if you're not doing all of those things currently, I encourage you to. I ask you to. I'm grateful for you doing that in the future. But for now, have a wonderful day. We love you. We are proud of you. Talk to you later. Bye. Anything you gonna say bye-bye?